After days of disruption because of Extinction Rebellion protesters, today the pushback. The leader of Westminster Council wrote a strongly worded letter to City Hall. In it, Rachel Robothon speaks about her deep concerns over policing and calls for clear action to keep disruption to a minimum. A message echoed by those caught up in the demos too, as our political correspondent Simon Harris reports.
For 4 days, activists have targeted central London. Demonstrations by supporters of Extinction Rebellion have closed roads and disrupted lives and businesses. Yesterday, Haz Ahmed's taxi got stuck in the gridlock. He's had months of uncertainty about his health and was going for an MRI scan. He missed his appointment.
I believe in climate change. I think everyone should, and I think Extinction Rebellion may have some good aims, but the way to go around it, disrupting ordinary people's lives, especially after 2 years in COVID, everyone's had their medical appointments delayed and so many people have had to rearrange their life around things.
The leader of Westminster City Council has written to London's Deputy Mayor for Policing saying, "I would welcome clear action from you and the police to improve access for our residents, businesses and those visiting our city."
Nobody is in denial that we have a climate crisis and we've all got to work together to tackle climate change. But to bring central London to a standstill, to disrupt local people's lives, to stop local businesses being able to recover after COVID, it's unacceptable.
Today's disruption started at Hyde Park Corner, where activists set off on a march towards Westminster. Once again, traffic ground to a halt.
I think they should get a proper job, have a bath and stop breaking up, making the traffic in London worse, We've all got a right to demonstrate, mate, but they're stopping everyone working.
But Extinction Rebellion was making no apologies.
In blocking a few road junctions, it isn't bringing London to a halt at all. It's bringing a couple, there's 11,000 road junctions in London. I think this is, when you look at the bigger scheme of things, this is a tiny amount of disruption.
The protesters ended up outside the Department for Business amid a growing row between Westminster Council and Extinction Rebellion over the cost of clearing up. Westminster Council says it collected 120 tonnes of rubbish after a previous Extinction Rebellion protest in October 2019. And that led to £50,000 of council taxpayers' money being diverted from other services. Extinction Rebellion insisted its activists were scrupulous about tidying up.
These are environmental protesters. They will clean up after themselves if given the chance. But if they're being marched out of a space, potentially in handcuffs, you cannot expect them to take all their things with them. They would if they could.
Tonight, an organisation calling itself Animal Rebellion claimed responsibility for a paint attack on the fountains in front of Buckingham Palace. The group said it was part of the 2 weeks of direct action promised by Extinction Rebellion. Simon Harris, ITV News, Westminster.